And part of the reason why this roster is so thin is because it was more important to him to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL and not leaving a little wiggle room for Jerry Jones to go out there and to make some offseason moves.
Damn, Bart Scott, maybe you right. Dak Prescott is taking way too much money from the Dallas Cowboys that it's starting to affect literally everyone, including yourself. He took so much money from our salary cap that you clearly haven't been able to afford to get someone to cut that bullshit off your head, huh? You big brolic beef stick necked ass buffoon. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb signing their contracts actually would have cleared up salary cap space for them to make moves this season. Yet your low IQ dirt sniffing ass is up here on national television defending Jerry Jones in 2024. What the hell is going on out here? Man, let's get into it, but first, y'all be sure to subscribe so y'all can tune into every episode of the Dak Attack Show, whether I'm going in on these ignorant analysts or dropping some Cowboys news and analysis for you. The Dak Attack Show is your one-stop shop for all things Dallas Cowboys. Sub up for your boy. We trying to get to 25K. Let's rock. You know what's hilarious about people like Bart Scott coming out and saying stuff like this? It's the fact that the internet is free. Google is free. I know cavemen didn't have access to technology, but Bart, seeing that you managed to find yourself a time machine, it's only right that you get yourself caught up with modern amenities, bro. Learn how to use the internet. Learn how to use simple resources that'll keep you from going on national TV and blatantly lying. To sit there and fix your mouth to say that the reason the Cowboys are in the position that they're in right now is because Dak Prescott took $60 million, and that left the Cowboys and Jerry Jones in a position where they couldn't afford to sign anybody else is a lie. It is a provable lie. And in fact, it's a talking point that damn near everyone has covered all summer long. But yet I see your ball-peen hammerhead ass can't remember anything that happened before your last sleep. So let me remind you, bruh. The Cowboys spent $20 million in free agency. That is the lowest amount of money spent in free agency in 2024 out of any NFL team. You know what's interesting about that? Dak Prescott didn't sign his new contract until hours before the season actually started, bro. So how can you say that him signing the contract that he signed is what kept the Cowboys from being active in free agency when we can clearly see they were literally the least active team in the entire league, and signing Dak Prescott actually opened up cap space for the Cowboys, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, if you look at it, the Cowboys have $22 million in cap space, ladies and gentlemen. $22 million in cap space would have been enough to get you a Derrick Henry. That would have been enough to get you a good D lineman. That would have been enough to get you a couple of players that can actually help this team win this year. And the best part about it is they could have actually structured those deals like they've done all their other journeyman or bridge players and give them a one-year contract for about $8 to $10 million. And you would have had some players on this team that were ready and equipped to help this team win right now. See, Bart Scott, it's absolutely ridiculous that you found yourself up there shucking and jiving on behalf of Jerry Jones, trying to blame Dak Prescott for signing a contract as to why this team is in the position that it's in, when on the contrary, had Jerry them made these deals earlier, the same exact deals, even if they did the same exact deals, had they done these deals earlier, they would have put themselves in position to actually really be players in free agency. See, Bart, let's not make this about nobody else but Jerry Jones. The roster construction and the issues with this roster and us liking our guys had nothing to do with Dak Prescott. They've been saying they like their guys all offseason, and they never brought up Dak Prescott not one time when they said that. This was a conscious decision by Jerry Jones and the front office to build this team and to go with the roster as it is this season. This was a conscious decision made. Do not try to take the blame that is rightfully supposed to go on Jerry and nobody else and put it on Dak. See, there's a whole host of reasons that we can go through to actually look at why the Cowboys are in the position that they're in. In fact, Dak Prescott, everybody keeps bringing up $60 million. His cap number this season is only $44 million, bruh. So stop acting like Dak's contract has anything to do with what the Cowboys were able to do team building wise this offseason. Because it doesn't, and that's letting Jerry Jones off the hook. And the fact that no one else on that panel corrected this strong neck freak on his ignorant ass stance just shows the ineptitude of that entire ESPN panel for Get Up, bro. Now, I'm not about to keep going too far in on this because I just really hate dedicate any amount of time to this fleshlight next freak, bro. But we had to come. We had to come and do some fact checking because 100%. Dak Prescott's contract did not have any damn impact on their ability to build a roster this damn season. Knock it off, bruh. And you know what the worst part about this whole entire segment is? Let it have been Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, any of these guys, they would have been bringing up the fact that the Dallas Cowboys are playing with an extremely injured team. The Cowboys don't have Michael Parsons, Eric Kendricks, Kalen Carson, Deron Bland, Marshawn Nealon, Brandon Cooks, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Jordan Phillips. All dudes who were slated to start in some type of capacity this season. Not to mention Chuma Edoga, one of our offensive linemen, and Sam Williams, who's also lost for the season. Let any other team, let the Bills, let the Jaguars, let the Chargers, let any of these other squads, the Eagles, let any of these teams have had to deal with that many injuries, and that will be the first thing coming out of everyone's mouth. Oh, they're playing with a depleted roster. They're doing everything they could possibly do. Oh, he's the one that drug his team to 3-3 in the first place. All these other things going on, and we're talking about Dak Prescott's money, bro. We're talking about Dak Prescott's money, bro. You see, that's one of the corniest things that I am way past over with this entire fan base, just with sports dialogue in general, bro. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the moment I hear someone use how much money a man is making as the basis for their criticism, I instantly tune them out because that's weird behavior. It's some hating stuff, bro. It sounds like it's either a derivative of jealousy or hate, and I don't want to be a part of either one of those things, bro. There's a bevy of football reasons that you could point to why the Cowboys aren't good, yet the first thing we go to are the contracts that these dudes are signing when that has literally nothing to do with these guys, because had these guys not already shown that they were capable of being the type of players that should command those contracts, they would have never got them joints. And who cares, bruh? Your value to anyone is whatever you can negotiate it to be. Who are we as fans? Who are you, Bart Scott, as a CTE riddled analyst? And who is anybody else to tell any of these dudes that they shouldn't take 20, 30, 10, 15 millions of dollars? That they shouldn't take millions of dollars for the benefit of a billionaire's pocketbook, bro. This is not Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Parsons, or any of these other guys' responsibility to balance the Cowboys' checkbook for them. That's the GM's responsibility, and the GM has failed miserably. And Bart Scott, you talking about, oh, Dak, he was the reason that they weren't able to make those moves. That was a lie. I showed why it was a lie. And Jerry done doubled down on the fact that he still don't want to go do nothing, and we got $20 million in cap space. The Cowboys don't plan on being active at the trade deadline. They don't plan on making any major free agency signings because Jerry don't think that there's anybody out there worth signing, and they want to look within. The same thing they've been saying all off season. So at what point, when Jerry Jones and the entire ownership group been touting around this silly ass battle call, we like our guys, all off season long, at what point do we take them saying that and apply the blame to Dak Prescott? Get out of here with that bullshit. We stink from same old Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.